Hello, welcome to my house. Do come in. I'm Heather, and I live here at the Old Vicarage in a little village called Kirklington, which is just north of Oxford. And I'm going to show you my favourite room in the whole house. This is my kitchen, and I love it. I love its high ceiling and the fact that it's so light and airy. And because of this beautiful stone floor, the whole room sort of reflects the light that comes in and the sunshine. And this room is the hub of the whole house. The family gathers here at least twice a day for breakfast and dinner. The children, I've got 2 children, are constantly running in and out of the kitchen with the dog, round the table, playing under the table. So I'm going to show you some of my favourite features of the room. This is my favourite thing in the kitchen. This is my beautiful old Aga, a traditional old cooker, which warms the whole house all the time, and I do all my cooking on it. And if the kitchen is the hub of my house, I would say the Aga is the hub of the kitchen. It's just so warm and welcoming. Another favourite thing is my beautiful old oak table, which has been in the family for generations. It belonged to my great-grandmother. And we sit round here for all family meals. This is an interesting feature of the table. This is a burn mark, and we assume it was made by an old-fashioned iron, which would have been heated in the fire. Back in my great-grandmother's day, somebody must have put the iron down on the table, and it left this rather endearing mark, which we're very fond of. And another favourite family heirloom is my great-aunt Flora's porcelain tea service in the lovely old dresser over there. We hardly ever use it because it's too special, but I just really like looking at it. And over here, this is my favourite part of the room. Through the French windows, I can just look out onto the garden. Lovely garden. We have an old gardener called Mr. Brown who comes in and helps us with it. He plants new flowers and shrubs all the time and just generally keeps it looking nice. And I have 2 favourite positions where I like to sit in the kitchen. I like to sit in this chair in the morning, have my cup of coffee after I've done my chores, and in the evening I like to sit in this chair with a glass of red wine while the dinner's cooking and just enjoy the light in the garden. So this is our favourite room in the house. Isn't it, Tiffin? Tiffin's our dog.
Right, this is my favourite room. It's the living room. And it's my favourite room because it's the room that I relax in. In fact, it's the only room in the house that I never, ever work in. It's a rule that I have for myself. It's also my favourite room because it's cosy. I moved in here about 2.5 years ago, and when I moved into the house, this is how it was decorated. So, although orange is quite an unusual colour to paint a sitting room, I think it works really well, and it helps to make it a nice, warm, cosy room. It's full of objects, as you can see. For instance, my lizard pot. I'm very fond of lizards, and I've got lots of pictures and carvings of lizards all over the house. When I came to look at the house to buy it, in fact, the previous owners showed me that there was a lizard carved into the fireplace. And that was when I decided that I absolutely had to buy this house, that it was the right place for me to be. What else have I got here? A picture of my parents on their golden wedding anniversary. And, oh yes, I like lizards and I also like lions. And this was something that I fell in love with on my travels. I was in Jordan at a market, and I spent ages bartering with the man who was selling them, and eventually got him down to a very cheap price, only to get to the airport and find that my baggage, it weighs a ton. And at the airport I found that my baggage was way overweight, and I had to pay £40 extra excess baggage. So, in fact, it's a very expensive item. Many of the objects in this room I've bought on my travels, quite a few of them from South America, where I've been a couple of times. This pipe here is from Argentina, and so's the drum. And I think this musical instrument is from Peru. These cushions are from Istanbul. So that was a great memory. But if there's one thing in this room that has a particular meaning for me, it's this painting over here. This was a portrait of me at age 13, and it was painted by my grandfather. This is a small room, and there's too much furniture, really. There's not enough space, but because it's the room where I relax, I needed some comfortable furniture, and that's why I've got two enormous comfy sofas. It's the room where I socialise, so I needed plenty of places for people to sit. What else do I do in here? I definitely don't work. I watch television, watch videos, put my feet up, and read a book next to the fire.